Hi Simmers, in this video I'm going over how to install Tumbling Tots Active Daycare mod. When you get to this link in the description, make sure that you read through the description so you know A, how to use the mod, and B, what venues and things like that you may need for this particular mod. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go to the Basementals Universal Venue List. This is how you are going to download the venue that you need. So it requires that you have the Basemental Universal Venue List. If you do not have the venue installed, you need to do it right now. But if you have installed in the past the Basementals game and you already have the venue list, then of course you can skip this part. Here is the packs that are required for this mod to work. So if you do not have Get to Work expansion pack, then I would just click off the video. But if you plan on getting it or you want to get it to use this mod, you can go to Instant Gaming or CD Keys. They have awesome discounts and you could probably find something good enough for you so you can get the pack you want. You also need the toddler stuff pack. So if you don't have that, then I would encourage you to get it. All right, so we're going to go ahead and click on the Basemental Universal Venue List. And here is where you're going to download it, okay? So you just click download. And it says mod requirements for the venue list is the base game. So if you want, you can go over to adult mods and then select basemental drugs or basemental games. You don't need alcohol with these, so if like you pick one of these, that's good enough, okay? But it should still work just with the universal venue list alone, but don't take my word for it. If you're going through issues, then just come back here and just get the actual basemental mod to add to your game. All right, now we're going to click the back button so we can go back to where we started, and we're going to scroll to the bottom. Once you're here, you want to go ahead and click on the daycare build zip. So that's going to actually download either for your computer at the bottom of the screen or like mine in the top right corner. Also, we're going to go ahead and get the Tumbling Tots zip and we're going to download that as well. Once you have those zip files, you want to go to the bottom of your screen. Now, if you're a Mac user, you're going to go ahead and click the Finder icon, all right? If you are a Windows user, you'll select File Explorer. When you click it, if you are used to mods, you probably have a frequent folder section just like I do. But if you don't, in the case, check on the left side of your computer. Same thing goes for Mac. Sometimes things are hiding under this computer, local disk, all those kind of things, or your username. So check out all those to make sure you can locate these folders. I'm going to go ahead and click on the downloads folder. And once you're here, get this in like a comfortable position on your computer. And then go back to the bottom. You can right click or just select click. It doesn't matter. Select File Explorer or Finder depending on your computer and go over to the Documents folder. Again, if you are having trouble finding this folder, check on the left side, look under your PC, local disk, all that jazz. Sometimes folders are hiding because we're brand new to certain things. Once you double click Documents, you want to go ahead and double click your EA folder once you're inside. If you're having trouble finding your EA folder, then I would highly suggest loading up your game, play a little bit of Sims 4, and then save it and then see if you can find it then. Okay, we're going to double click EA, then we're going to be in the Sims 4 folder. Once you're here, you'll see a mods folder, so I want you to double click that folder and this is where you're going to put your mods. So I'm going to go ahead and open the zip files on the top left corner. So we're going to right click and select extract. For Mac users, you can double click a zip file and it will open in a blue folder. Once you hit extract, you will see these numbers. These are for your build. So where they will go, I will show you in a minute. So please make sure you watch to the end. Right here is where you are going to extract the file for Tumbling Tots Co. After you do that, it shows you the TS4 script in the package like most mods. And these are what is going to go into your mods folder. Go ahead and get the Tumbling Tots and drag that inside of your mods folder. Be careful to not put it in another folder because that can mess up the actual mod you're trying to use. When you double click, this is what you should see. If you see anything else, that means you installed it incorrectly. So make sure it is exactly the way I just did it. After you do that, you want to go ahead and put the Basemental Venue List package. You could choose to put it inside the Tumbling Tots or you could just drop it in here. Now, keep in mind, if you do have basemental drugs, you're probably already going to have this with the base game. But in the case that you don't, what you'll do is you'll grab the venue list package and you'll go ahead and put it into your mods folder. After you're done with that, we're going to go ahead and click the back button. This button should take you right back to the Sims 4 folder. Once you're here, you want to look for the tray folder. It's going to be the same name for Mac users as well. Double click, and when you're here, you should see all these weird little numbers. Once you do that, I want you to double click over here, make sure that this is all that is in the folder, nothing weird is going on, and then you can drag this folder into your tray folder. It's still going to work, do not worry, but in the case that you encounter issues, you can of course always, let's put this back and I'll show you what it looks like. In the case that it doesn't work for you, you can always double click, copy what's inside, and throw it in here. Okay guys, you just drag and drop, see, like that. All right. So that is how you properly put in the tray files and your mod. Now after this, I want to make sure that you are aware that you need to install your game option settings. You want to make sure script 4 mods are enabled, and you want to make sure custom content mods are enabled as well. If you do not know how to do this, I have a video on my channel going over how to enable game option settings. Here is the Simplicity Sim shop. So if you're still struggling with mods or you need a little bit of extra guidance, these are some really handy ebooks that could be helpful to you. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below, and you guys have a wonderful rest of the day.